This crash occurred in the tunnel on December 12th, 1990. But what happened? What caused this? Well, in today's story, we'll find out. This is the tale of the Black Bay train collision. Amtrak 66, the night owl, departed Union Station, Washington D.C. at 10:30 p.m. on the 11th of December 1990. The night owl was Amtrak's overnight service in Boston Station at 8:45 a.m. on December 12th. At that time, the train was originally going to be pulled by an ADM 7, but however, but at that time, electrification ended at New Haven, Connecticut. So two EMD F40 diesel locomotives, number 272 and 366, were suggested to pull the night owl from New Haven to Boston behind the two locomotives, a material handling car, a baggage car, three coaches, a dining car, two sleeping cars, another baggage car, and another material handling car. The train departed Black Bay at a scheduled stop with crew and 190 passengers aboard. MBTA 906, an early scheduled commuter train on the Southton line, bound from Southton to South Station. The train consisted of an AMD F40 PHC2 diesel locomotive, 1073, similar to the Amtrak locomotives that were pulling the train, 272 and 366. Six passenger coaches and a control car. The train departed in push mode, being regarded with the rear of the train and the locomotive engineer operating control at the time. The commuter train scheduled stop at Black Bay and 5 crew were on board. As they approached the Black Bay, is a triple track tunnel number 3, 1, and 2. The MBTA train was on track 1, while the Night Owl was on track 2. Speed for these two tracks are immediately adjacent with no boundary to them. At the time, maximum speed only 3 tracks were about 50 miles an hour. The end enter the curve into Black Bay 70 miles per hour. More than twice the maximum speed. And then it happened. At 8:23 a.m., the locomotive left side struck the MBTA sidetrack. The collision occurred in downtown Boston. The Emergency Medical Services team. Almost immediately, the subsequent NTSB investigation for 43 injuries on the Night Owl, 96 on the Night Owl, 396 on the MBTA train, and several firefighters responded to the crash. The collision destroyed all three locomotives. Amtrak Farco's MTA cars was suffered structural damage and cars from the Thomas Street immediately above the tunnel, and the two names zigzagging and creating a hole in a street Black Bay close to 6 days after the accident. The total damage was $14 billion, not including personal injury claims, $9 million in damages. The rolling stop and life verdict came stop. The cleanup costs. The NTSB investigating on the operation of the Night Owl. Two crewmen had been under the cab. Was the Copeland and the engineer and Richard Amerson. The engineer Amerson was operating under control supervision for the entire trip. Copeland had worked in railways since 1957 as an engineer since 1959 as a railway foreman for Amtrak in 1979. He ignored several stop signals and almost reached the Owen at Byron and Bay. Only it's an open drawbridge at Parliament Bay. Similar to the 1958 New York Bay Bridge train crash, where a train plunged off a bridge to plunge off an open drawbridge. Only an ordinary derailleur prevented more serious accidents. Amtrak fired Copeland for over the accident. But he was retired in 1983. In March 1990, the Metro North Railroad banned Copeland from its running through territory for life, with the extension for its track with New Haven Railroad Union Station. That's why it's running tried to set up and employees working on adjacent track. Abenson joined Amtrak for Ticker-Kirk in 1973. After the end of the program in the early 1990s, he made 2 round trips over the train program. Copeland was with Abenson, but supervised the others. Overview of the train recorders. Authorized speed of 100 miles per hour, approximately to make up for lost time. between New Haven and Boston. Copeland claimed that he instructed Abelson to begin braking at Ruggles Station, approximately 1 mile from Black Bay. The train failed to stop north of home wreckage, and that emergency braking was applied before the train eventually entered the tunnel. Data from the recording had not suggested his braking was not estimated for a feet, less than 4 seconds into the travel time. Before reaching the point of derailment, in a view of the NTSB, even the Night Owl began braking. The point will have still been going faster than it reached the curve. Any speed over 50 miles per hour would have led to the derailment and subsequent collision. When it entered Black Bay Tunnel, the Night Owl was traveling still over 103 miles per hour and slowed to 76 miles per hour before the recorder ceased to function. Given to Abelson, the NTSB Amtrak's locomotive engineer training program improvement. Abelson was leading New Haven Boston service from a station. To operate the locomotive itself, the engineers who were supervised did not even receive training or for that task. The NTSB raised petitions between Sternbach Copeland, serving the role given to records. The NTSB that found Amtrak was entirely fault of the accident. That the problem caused Abelson tried to break Copeland tried to break him properly. The NTSB also faulted Amtrak supervision for its engineers program lack of warnings at the curve. The NTSB later found to specific reference to Abelson the term probable cause blamed Copeland for failing to supervise the engine the train was breaking at the time. Train both fired Abelson by Copeland in Copeland by 1992. Amtrak was doing automatic warning designs would take a braking to accelerate the curve too fast.